We're having a chat with Fanny from Lozère Team to Raid. Hi there, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
I wanted to find out from you, what was it about adventure racing that drew you? Why did you start adventure racing?
So I think when I started adventure racing is because I love being in the outdoors in general and practicing all kind of sports outdoors. Um, I love all of them, all the sports we need to do in adventure racing. But I love the fact of being outdoors and being challenging by the places we were in or we were going through. Like not only running in the forest, but running in greater places where you have to be careful, you are challenged by the nature, the environment, by the weather, by all kind of stuff. And what I loved more, even more, was the fact that we could share this with friends, or we could meet people through this kind of activities, and people who had the same kind of interests and values, and that we are looking for the same kind of emotions and pleasures through the sport. I think that's what really attracted me to that sport at the beginning. I haven't heard about it, and I started to practice these different sports with groups of people who were practicing as well. And then I got to know adventure racing through that, and I loved it at the first time. So then I never stopped, and it became an addiction. I can say it because I'm aware of it. But it's really once you've tried it, once you've tasted it, it's really something that you cannot stop ever. You always have it in your life. You have to do with that.
Adventure racing will keep bringing you back. Eh?
Yeah.
What is it that you enjoy about racing in a team?
It's through the fact of racing in a team that I've had these incredible emotions. I have never had so many strong feelings and emotions as when I was racing in a team. I love racing, I love running, I love biking, I love kayaking, I love orienteering, I love all the sports really. But if I race in a solo sport, I enjoy it, I take pleasure in it really. But it's more the fact of racing in itself and competing and doing the most out of your skills, your own skills. But as a team, it brings you in a different dimension, completely different. It's you share moments that are so intense that it creates some links between the members of the team that are incredible, really. Like you cannot describe it, and that's what's so hard in adventure racing, is that it's hard to pass it through people that are around you, friends, family, your loved ones. If they don't practice adventure racing, it's hard to explain a race, to make them feel what you felt during the race. And I'm not sure we also want to be able to share this, because it was some moments during the race that are pretty unique and that are not really, that will keep forever between us. And of course we talk about it, of course we explain, we share with friends, but it's something that happens in a very specific moment during the race, in very specific conditions. It's when fatigue appears, or when we are in a crazy beautiful place or sunset or sunrise or something that is amazing, and or when in pain, in great pain, or when in great moment of a momentum of happiness, or like when we feel that nothing can happen to us. That kind of feelings and emotions, I only lived them when I was doing adventure racing.
So what countries in the world or what places in the world has adventure racing taken you to?
I've been to a few thanks to adventure racing, and that was always great experiences. I've been to Morocco, Turkey, Chile, Ecuador, the United States, Australia, and what else? Reunion, but it's France.
So I believe you've taken a year of your life to travel.
Yeah.
You're starting here from Reunion, you're not going home again.
No.
And you intend to finish in Sri Lanka. Do you have a plan?
So I did not intend to finish in Sri Lanka, because that was actually the first real country after Reunion, because Reunion was like the start of it, but it was more still my race, focused for the race. So my first country after Reunion was Sri Lanka, but now I know the World Championship will be in Sri Lanka next year. I think I will end the trip in Sri Lanka as well, or I'm gonna think about it, because I think I will not be able to escape from it. And so I forgot your question. What are the countries
What are you going to do for the next year? What is your plan?
My plan is to travel around. So I wanted to be in places, in white places. I don't want to be in touristic places, or I really want to live the trip as an adventure. Yeah, an adventure, as an adventure racer. So yeah, I'm planning to try to have some adventure around the world, and doing what I like, which is adventure racing. So
are there any countries in the world that you'd like to see or still go and race at? AR World Series races?
I'm going to New Zealand, so I will be racing God Zone, but which is not anymore in the circuit. But as I was going to be there at the same time, I didn't want to miss it. And that will be in March, and then I'm going to South America. So I tried to match races with my schedule, my trip schedule. That was my first intention at the beginning. I've asked Craig at the beginning of the planning of the trip if he had a more precise schedule with the dates of the races. In order to try to match my travels and the races, but it was pretty difficult. So I just thought, well, I'm just doing the trip, and if I can, I will join a race and change plans at the same time.
Exactly.
So,
lucky your trip is open to interpretation, so you can change it.
Sure. Yeah.
Thanks, Fanny. We've had a great time getting to know you better.
Thank you.
Good luck on your exploration and your adventure.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.